it going, everybody? Chaos Gaming here, and yes, we are back with some more My Hero Ultra Impact. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at two new upcoming characters that are set to release soon. Also, what we're going to be looking at is everything else that released alongside these characters. So with that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let's blow this shit right the hell up. And ladies and gentlemen, let us get started with today's video. And you can let me know down below how hype are you for these characters and for everything else that's going to be set along these characters. So who are these two characters? Drumroll please. It's going to be Fantasy Version 3 Hawks and Climax Battle Star and Stripes. Yes, we are getting our new Climax Battle soon. Thought it'd be around January because that's the same time that we got the Endeavor Climax Battle. However, I'll take it early. You know what? Fine. So, let's take a look at our first character, which is going to be Fantasy Version 3 Hawks. This is his Unawakened Dar, and then this is his Awakened Dar. Out of the two, I think I'm feeling more so the Awakened Dar. However, the Unawakened Dar is just giving me those vibes like, yeah, I'm standing on business no matter what happens. I don't know. Like, both of them are kind of cool, but I think I like the Awakened one a little bit more. Now, let's take a look at his kit and see what he's going to be accomplishing in the game. Starting off with the plus ultra skill, Wind Slicing Combo. Deals 500% damage to a single opponent. Greatly increases character skill impact relative to their own speed. So this is a shout out to the Blue Hawks. That's the only one I remember that actually does that. Where he would also do on the plus ultra is damage based on the speed that he has. Increases power of all allies by 25% for 4 turns when character is evading. Okay. Increases power of all pro hero allies by 25% for 4 turns. This buff cannot be cancelled, blocked, or restricted. Gives character the ability to evade 2 times when character is not evading. And then the enhancement bonus effect is increases the skill impact by 50% if character speed is higher than the opponent's. Now, something that is funny though, is that we're getting another Hawks, while last year in December, we got Hawks. Isn't that crazy, man? I guess Hawks, like, if you're a Hawks fan, December is the month for you. That's when they're releasing Hawks. First action skill is going to be Fierce Wings Buckshot. Deals 225% damage to all opponents. Skill impact is increased relative to character speed. Increases character speed by 15% when character is evading. Stackable. The enhancement bonus effect is increases the skill impact by 40% if there are any opponents with lower speed than the character. Cooldown is for 3 turns. Second action skill, which is going to be Fierce Wings Blade. Deals 375% damage to a single opponent. Skill impact is increased relative to the character speed. Medium chance of blocking the recovery of a single opponent for 2 turns when character is evading. And then the enhancement bonus effect is increases the skill impact by 40% if character speed is higher than the opponent. The cooldown is also for 3 turns. I like that he has that effect, a medium chance more so than a low chance, so we can make sure that this stupid girl Mina is not healing. Anytime we get a counter to that girl, I'll take it for free. Now, let's take a look at the first auto skill, which is going to be Veiled Resolve. These character enhanced when these 2 conditions are met at the end of the turn. Number 1 is after character attacks opponent 2 times while evading. And then 2 is after 3 turns pass from the start of battle. Multi attacks equal 1 attack. So he gets his enhancements fast. To be able to activate this and get all of his abilities, it's fast. Which makes sense because that's what this character is about. Restores character HP by 10% relative to the damage dealt for 3 turns up to 1 time. And gives character Piercing Shot. That's good to have right now. Having Piercing Shot is super good to have. Every 1 turn gives character the ability to evade 2 times up to 6 times. This buff cannot be cancelled, blocked, or restricted. The enhancement bonus effect is restores HP of all pro hero allies by 10% relative to the damage dealt for 3 turns up to 1 time. Then we got the second auto skill, which is going to be Wind Slicing Dual Wielder. When character is evading, increases speed of all allies by 25% and max HP of all allies by 30%. When character has dealt damage restore, increases speed of all allies by 25% and power of all allies by 30%. Gives character Piercing Shot to all allies that have the ability to search for the enemy for 3 turns up to 1 time. This buff cannot be cancelled, blocked, or restricted. So pretty interesting that they're doing that, because with Endeavor, if he's not fighting an opponent with hide, he's not doing damage. So the fact that they gave him that, that's cool. Increases skill impact of all pro heroes by 30% and makes all pro heroes allies ecstatic. Ooh. So that makes it to where that we get our plus ultras even faster. Okay. Damn, I'm already seeing a nasty team with this guy. Oh. And then the enhancement bonus effect is increase the power of all pro hero allies by 30% for 3 turns up to 1 time. This buff cannot be cancelled, blocked, or restricted, and gives all pro hero allies the ability to make a last stand 2 times up to 1 time. So yeah, this guy on pro heroes is going to be absolutely nasty. But you could also rock this character with other characters that you want to rock on the team as well. My suggestion for a team is probably going to be the 2 Hawkses. And then you could probably have like Iron Might or Aizawa. You could also do like the new Fantasy Aizawa, All Might, and then the Hawks. Or if you're going up more so with hide opponents, You could do like this Hawks, you could do the Fantasy version 3 Endeavor, and then you could just leave Iron Might in the lineup as well. But don't forget also, Steampunk All Might is also a good character that you can rock on teams as well. Now let's take a look at our next character, which is going to be Climax Battles Star Stripes. Still don't have the 3rd anniversary version. So her plus ultra skill being state-of-the-art hypersonic intercontinental crusade punch. Interesting name. This deals 450% damage to all opponents, makes all opponents vulnerable for 3 turns, and imposes New Order 1 time. This effect cannot be nullified, restricted, or canceled. Okay, interesting. With a high chance of imposing New Order 1 time, this effect cannot be nullified, restricted, or canceled, and a medium chance of imposing New Order 1 time. This effect cannot be nullified, restricted, or canceled. This skill gains Bullseye, and then the enhancement bonus effect increases the skill impact by 100% when character has persistence. Interesting, it has persistence. Alright. First action skill, which is going to be Power Strike. Does 100% damage to a single opponent and decreases a single opponent's power by 5% for 10 turns, with a high chance of opposing New Order 1 time and a medium chance of imposing New Order 1 time. Decreases power of a single opponent with status ailment restriction by 5% for 10 turns. All effects granted by the skill cannot be nullified, restricted, or canceled. You know, it's funny the way they phrase it is how Star Strike phrases her New Order skill. Interesting. The skill gains Bullseye. I just love how like it's just at the bottom. It's like one little word. The skill gains Bullseye. Enhancement bonus effect. Low chance of imposing New Order on a single opponent 1 time. This effect cannot be nullified, restricted, or canceled. Cooldowns for 4 turns. Second action skill, which is going to be Strong Clap. Deals 300% damage to all opponents with a low chance of stunning them for 2 turns, and decreases all opponents plus ultra gauge charge rate by 10% for 10 turns. Only available in Arena and Club Festival. So what you could kind of try to rock is you could do like Hawks, the snowboarding one. Then you could do President Mike, and then you could have this character as well. And then you're just making it to where they are not having a fun time with plus ultras at all. The enhancement bonus effect is decreases critical resistance of all opponents by 10% for 10 turns. This effect cannot be nullified, restricted, or canceled. Cooldown is for 4 turns. However, this could be blocked though, so that is a thing that you gotta put out there. Auto skill number 1 being Tough Spirit. This character enhanced when these 2 conditions are met at the end of the turn. Number 1, after character attacks stunned opponent 5 times. And number 2, after 7 turns pass from the start of battle, multi attacks equal 1 attack. So it's gonna take a while for hers to get activated. Every 1 turn, medium chance of giving all allies a barrier, nullifies 1 hit, and a medium chance of giving all allies the ability to evade 1 time. Decreases defense of all opponents by 20% for 5 turns when character gets knocked out. This effect cannot be nullified, restricted, or canceled. The enhancement bonus effect gives character persistence for 3 turns when using a character's 3rd successfully executed skill chain up to 1 time. This buff cannot be canceled, blocked, or restricted. There we go. Shout out to Block, man. We're finally back in here. Second auto skill, which is going to be Fulfillment of Duty. Increases power of all opponents by 30% when character is affected by buff restriction. I like that. Okay, we finally got things going where we're buff restricted, the enemy is punished for it. Decreases critical resistance of all opponents by 10% for 10 turns. After character attacks vulnerable opponents 2 times, multi-hit attacks equal 1 attack. Decreases defense of all opponents by 10% for 10 turns. After character attacks stun opponent 1 time, multi-hit attacks equal 1 attack. Decreases critical resistance of all opponents by 10% for 10 turns. After character attacks opponent with power down 2 times, multi-hit attacks equal 1 attack. After character attacks opponent with status ailment restriction 2 times, decreases critical resistance of all opponents by 10% for 10 turns, and makes all opponents vulnerable for 2 turns. Multi-hit attacks equal 1 attack. This effect cannot be nullified, restricted, or canceled. Decreases plus ultra gauge charge rate of all opponents by 10% for 10 turns. For 10 turns. Sorry, hold up. My bad. Decreases plus ultra gauge charge rate of all opponents by 10% for 10 turns. After character attacks opponents with the ability to nullify status ailment 2 times, multi attacks equal 1 attack. This effect cannot be nullified, restricted, or canceled, and only effective in the Arena and Club Festival. Blocks all opponent status ailments from getting canceled for 2 turns after temporary status ailments of an opponent are canceled 2 times. Multi-cancel per action equal 1 cancel. This effect cannot be nullified, restricted, or canceled. Now, I mentioned this before. I don't remember which character. I did not like that Ultra Impact was starting to go on the paragraph route. This right here is insane. How is anybody supposed to remember this? And can I get a salute emoji in the comment section, please, for reading all of this? My God. I might as well went back to school in high school and just done all of this, man. Like, just read in front of the class. However, now that we take a look at the characters, let's take a look at the support memories that are going to be coming out. Number 1 being the SR... Wait, what? Hold on. this? No, this is not new, right? Is it? Waterfront Battle? No. We aren't getting any new. Wow, that's crazy. Why aren't we getting new ones? Okay, well, that's everything on the website then. Let's move on to the Discord and check out additional information that we have not seen yet. So let's take a look at everything that is on the Discord, starting off with the app icon, which looks sick. This might be my favorite app icon that we ever had in this game's lifespan. Just look at this, man. This is so good. Oh my god. Alright, so now we're going to be taking a look a little bit at what we've already seen. So Fantasy Hawks, that's being confirmed. The Black Friday UR recruit ticket is something new that of course you have to pay money for. I think the max amount of money that this is going to cost is $30. More than that is insane because it is Black Friday, so things should be sold to us at a discounted rate. We got the new TV anime Climax character custom recruit ticket. This is going to be coming out on November 28th. Shoto 4th anniversary has returned. Today he is out. And Hawks is going to be coming out on December 1st. He is replacing the first winter / regular Gen Pool banner. We already know the Climax banner, which is going to be Star and those stripes. The arts are shown here. And this is some information talking about the new Climax battle. So let's take a read at this. The status ailment conversion conditions for the skill effect New Order include the characters being afflicted with the status ailment speed down or defense down. The New Order status ailment is applied on top of the existing speed down or defensive down conditions. Therefore, it is important to carefully manage and check your actions to avoid triggering the conversion conditions for the New Order skill effect. Furthermore, when Star Stripe is attacked while in a blocked or sharp eye state, so we know what she has, a mechanic will activate that will further strengthen her depending on the number of attacks she has received and the number of attacks that she has dealt. Preparing a team with sufficient combat power and skill to swiftly end each phase will be key into having the upper hand against Star and those stripes. Form a team of DST type characters, as well as characters that possess the skill effects Bullseye or Status Ailment Gnome. Now I already know the team that you're probably going to have to build in order to beat this fight right here. Two of the characters at least. So, we got the new Shigaraki, and then we got the new All Might. That's it. Those are the two characters that you're going to need in order to beat this Climax battle that I know of so far. As for the rest of the team, who knows? Hawks doesn't have a new memory on his banners as we saw, but he has the other ones that already released with the Ruler of Edge. This support memory is going to be the one that is going to be on the event that you're able to get. We have the summary for the event, new special title screen, which I hope they show here. I mean, they're going to show it, of course. What am I talking about, man? Hydro's got us on lock with that, so you guys are in a treat for that. We have the information on the skill New Order. So when the newly added New Order skill effect is applied to a character, and when certain conditions are met during battle, the New Order skill effect will convert into a particular status ailment. When the skill effect New Order is applied, you can check the status ailments that will be converted and the conditions for conversion during battle as directed below. Even though it's not directed below right here, what we're seeing is the After Party campaign and special missions, and then the After Party number 2 campaign and special missions. This one's going to be coming out on December 1st. So the rewards that we're able to get for this Climax login bonus, so we are getting a total of 80 Hero Gem. That's fine. Another description on New Order. When the specified conditions presented at the time it was inflicted are met, this effect will be converted into a particular status ailment. It'll be funny, like New Order is just like, I want to win the game in 3 turns. Bam, you win the game in 3 turns. I think that'd be pretty funny. Alright, so Shoto is a step-up banner. I'm guessing after Shoto, when he leaves, Midoriya is going to be the next character to come back. Which I would say, Midoriya to me is more important than the Shoto when it comes to Climax battle content, because that's what, like, you know, without Midoriya shines at is the Climax battle Shigaraki, so I would say he's probably more worth of a summon than this Shoto is. So we got the teaser for Climax battle, Star and those stripes. We got the custom recruit, which you can choose the 5 UR characters you want to see. The Black Friday sales, which the ticket is featured with 500 gems as well. Yeah, my top price is going to be like $30 it's going to cost. We got the TV Anime Climax Celebration special sale now on. New title screen. Look at this, guys. Like, come on, man. Tell me they did not cook with this. What the hell? Oh my god. This looks too clean. Alright, so we got the animations for Hawks and Star and those stripes. If you want to check them out early, go to Hydro's Impact. That's where you'll see them. New background. We already took a look at the art. The waterfront battle, we didn't see what it did. So real quick, we are going to visit the site just to see what this does. When it loads, alright, there we go. If there are any pro heroes on the team, increases character speed by 20% and gives character the ability to evade 2 times up to 1 time. Every 3 turns, increases character speed by 50% for 3 turns. up to 2 times. So I kind of like the support memory just for having speed. Wish it gave a little bit of power, but what are you really going to expect from a free-to-play support memory? We got Season 55 UR Recruit ticket. We'll be taking a look at that once we do get that ticket in our possession. We got the Black Friday UR Recruit ticket, which is starting today and then ending on March 4th. Wow. Well, not the ticket itself that you're able to buy. Like, that part is going to leave probably like 2 weeks or something like that. This is like how long you're able to hold the ticket for. It's going to last a very long time. We got the Rule of Edge Hot Picks Recruit Hawks, December 1st, ending on December 17th. Shoto's banner, which is out, but it doesn't show when it ends. Interesting. You probably have to scroll everyone down for that. We have the other recruit for Hawks, same time ending. There's Shoto. So starting today, ending on November 30th. So quote me on this. When November 30th comes and Shoto leaves, Midoriya is probably coming up soon. We got the custom recruit starting on November 27th, ending on December 17th. Star and the Stripes Climax battle starting on November 22nd, ending on December 15th. The Showdown Capture the Adventure. The event is starting on December 1st, ending on December 15th. The login bonuses. So we got the After Party login bonus number 2. Climax login bonus that we already saw, number 1. And then we got the After Party login bonus number 1, which this is giving us a total of 150 gems. Thank you. I would love that you guys kept doing it. But sadly, it's only for like these type of celebrations. Then we got the After Party login bonus number 2, which this is giving us a total of 150 gems, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it has to be 150, yes, around there. So then we have to look at the upcoming drop rate campaigns. Let's see if Hawks is getting a boost. Now, they've been pretty consistent on giving drop rate campaigns on the main quest, so I'm hoping that doesn't change. December, yep, there it is right there. Literally just zoom a little bit more, you see it. So item drop rate 2 times, December 1st to December 5th. So you have time a little bit if you need to save gems up. And then after that, you know, if you have enough gems, summon, and then you get them from there. Alright, so next thing is going to be, we have the update information that we already saw. The Climax battle that we already read. The synopsis, basically. The special new items on the Black Friday sale. We got the special gem set. We have the update information for the 22nd, the new Climax battle, the Season 55. We have the 4.5 year anniversary party campaign and special missions that we saw. Basically a little sneak peek at campaign and special missions, special gear shop items. We have the campaign and special missions for After Party Part 2, TV Anime Climax Value Pack on sale, and then we have the Star and Stripes animated arts without effects. Interesting, okay. And then we got the picture versions of this, so we have this. And then this without the air version of her being there. And then there's just the air version of her being there. And then we have her like going up. And we got Hawks with his regular fit right there. And then we have the Awakened art right here. Which honestly, look, for thumbnails, fire. Because then you don't have to deal with all the effects being in the background or whatever. But, you know, if you want the effects, you can just go to a website and then just get the PNG itself. But with that, that's where we're ending today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and comment if you want to. You don't have to, but it's always greatly appreciated. Also, subscribe. Again, you can let me know down below how hyped are you for these 2 characters. Do you think they're going to be good or not? And also, you can let me know down below, man. I definitely want to know this. Are you going to beat this Climax battle or not? Because I know there'll probably be some people that don't have enough characters to beat it. I'm very curious. Before we get into it, do you have the confidence to beat it or not? And with that, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.